We back in the building. I said an hour. It was more than an hour, but it's gonna be alright. You hear me? We here to talk about some things. We here to talk about some things, and we not even gonna waste no time, cause we trying to drop. You know what I'm talking about? So, first of all, I just want to go ahead and say, if you hit the live, don't lie. Go ahead to yourself and say you gonna come back and keep up. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you could just keep up. You dig what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we finna just go ahead on and fire some good earth, and we gonna get into this conversation of sort, this sort of a Doctor Strange conversation, if you will. Um, you gotta understand what this universe is, man. And we finna break this shit down real quick. I'm finna just teach and talk and teach and, you know, um, allow my understanding to manifest and take place and be in full display or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man. It's like this, man. The universe is not what you think. It's really not, because at this point, you can pretty much say parallel universes and stuff like that exist. You know, science will pretty much back you up if you was to say, you know, I believe in parallel universes where things happening simultaneously at the same time. You know, there's all kind of science out there that'll be like, okay, that's a thing, we can rock with that. So I don't think people really understand the magnitude that means, like that what that would mean for that statement to be true when they say shit like, you know, we live in a parallel universe, and I believe we do. But that would have to mean like we in a real movie, like on some Doctor Strange type stuff. You see what I'm saying? Lil Real, first of all, I don't think you should be putting gay and black in the same sentence. That's not a smart comment. You understand what I'm talking about? That's not a smart comment. Your name Lil Real. Come on, gang. Anyway, we gonna keep the vibe high. We not finna worry about Lil Real. We not finna throw us off. How y'all you doing? Grass man, what's up? What's up? You hear me? Lil Real trying to throw us off. We starting to talk about some old shit. Lil Real trying to throw us off. Talking about gay and black. Y'all get on Lil Real ass in here. Y'all see them comments? He came in and called me gay and black. Boy said gay black. What going on, Wayne? Matt Correa, you straight out of Mudville, nigga. What you talking about? I think about those beans. I don't even know what beans you got, my boy, but shit. If they some magic beans, let me get some, you hear me? But look though, we talking about what this universe is and everything like that. Like for quantum realities to be true, that means we living lives and having no understanding about what's really going on. I don't even know what that means, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Flick some beans. Shit, I ain't even got no beans to flick. Go ahead hit that subscribe button so I can get a few cans of beans to put in the cabinet type shit. You He said flip some beans. I ain't got no beans to flip. But nah, on some legit stuff though. To live in parallel universes would mean we have no understanding on how reality really functions and works. Like, I think the only reality actually is reality being um, dimensional or there just being multiple timelines. You feel me? I think that's what reality is. Like, there's multiple timelines at one time happening, and whole time we don't even know that's going on. We in one little pocket of what reality really is. What good? What good? What up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah. We talking about reality and shit. I'm trying to explain to everybody like we don't even know what reality is for real, cause real reality is just multiple realities happening at once. You know what I'm saying? Like some real Doctor Strange type shit. That's what reality is. Like to say we're in reality. No, we're in a reality. What up, Mason? Everybody want to roast when I be getting sealed. Go ahead, hit me with what you got. I don't know how to add people up here, I ain't gonna lie. But listen, y'all, real reality is multiple realities. And not understanding that shit keeps us scared and blind and everything. I feel like if we understood that shit, we understood that death is just taking us to another reality. You see what I'm saying? We understood that all there was infiniteness in this reality, and we got the ability to be in multiple realities at any given time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we would have a better understanding of how this life goes once we gone. You know, and once we start talking about getting beyond what we do day to day in everyday life. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show a bunch of love, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in this thing. But yeah, man, reality, appreciate the Lord, appreciate the Lord. Reality is tricky. It's not what we've been taught to think it is. And you gotta broaden your mind, your mental capacity to see reality is big, it's vast, it's infinite. So to really understand it, you gotta just keep broadening with it. Like you gotta broaden your mind's perspective to be able to understand what reality is. You feel me? So listen, don't even worry about making mistakes because you gonna be different on different timelines anyway. And I feel like there's multiple times and multiple ways to go into different realities. I feel like death is not the only way. You know, when we and I don't even know why people call it death. Like I don't even like refer to it as death. I mean like it's different for me though. But I feel like there's multiple ways to go into these multiple realities. Some people have a near-death experience, and when they come back from that near-death experience, they not never the same because they really just jumped into like a new reality type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it even gets so deep as to, like, certain things can take you into different realities. Like I was hearing a storytelling situation about an artist was saying like he went on a trip. I forgot the type of substance it was called. Start with an S though. But he was like, bro, this trip lasted for like he had like a whole lifetime inside this trip. Like he done woke up, had friends, went to school, talked to his parents, made decisions, and did all type of shit inside of this reality. And I'm just thinking in my mind, like, to the people that was in this reality, he was just high. You feel me? He was just on the trip. But he wasn't even in his reality no more. Like, he was living in a whole nother reality inside of reality. You see what I'm saying? So any moment we can slip in and out of this reality and go into another reality. And it's not even something you can really explain until you explain it. You feel what I'm saying? What's good, Mason? My celebrity crush. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got no celebrity crush. But um it's a few celebrities that I think that look good, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't be crushing on no celebrities. Hey, I appreciate that, Adam. For sure. Say rubber baby boogie bumpers really fast. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. I said it. You heard it? Rubber baby boogie bumpers. Too easily. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. Hold on, I was putting it up. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. No, faster and correctly. I just said it. Hold on, I can't say it correctly. I mean, that's my my accent and shit. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. Really fast. Rubber baby boogie bumpers. I can't say it no faster, I promise. It's because I'm slowed down because of the cannabis, you feel me? Rubber baby boogie bumpers, you hear me? I don't know, I feel like I'm saying it correctly, you feel me? I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. But look, so we in this reality, and the only reality is that you could travel through multiple realities. Not even going, and this the crazy thing. Like it start getting strange when you realize that people really walk in and out of this reality all the time. Like there's really stories of people who have, I mean, just the fucking what's that shit called? That experiment they did with the ships, where they experiment. It was like the Philadelphia experiment, I think it was called, where they transported the ship in real time, like teleported it. But when they did it, they realized that time traveling is not nothing to play with, and you can really fuck up a reality. And they found the ship with people stuck inside the ship after they yeah, exactly, the time warp shit. That's exactly what happened. Like it was like a time warp, and it was a naval ship. But when they went through and they popped back up, shit, they was integrated with the boat. Let's just say that. Several bodies was like integrated with the boat. They say some people that didn't happen to, they eventually just like went crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? So like messing with time and warping time is, that's really playing with reality, you know what I'm saying? But that's the reality we're in. And I just feel like us as a species of people, you know, we don't understand a thing for real when it comes to what real reality is. Like, it's just, it's something that I think should be talked about for sure. And it's also something that I think like I said, just thinking about what real reality is and what it means and what it represents, I really feel like that will awaken you in a sense. Because how could you think about reality being, um, the reality is we basically living in a multiverse. And they told you that and they showed you that in the Spider-Man series, multiverse and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's all kinds of different ways to unlock and go in between and in and out these different dimensions. Um, I've been studying different mushrooms and plant medicines personally outside of cannabis, and there's a guy who I was listening to, and he was teaching that the rugs, the Persian rugs, with all of those geometrical shapes and symbols on them, they are actual places and dimensions and little pockets you can go to inside of your own consciousness. Like, and it was interesting because I'm thinking like in my head now. I know the sacredness of geometrical shapes. I know like the triangle is a strong shape. Like the circle is, represents a certain thing. Like how the circle represents the beginning of and the end of everything at the same time, basically. Feel what I'm saying? So shapes actually mean and do different things. So I'm already knowing this. Oh, for sure, Mason. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gonna have to let me know something about other realities, man. Cause I be trying to get info on other realities, man. But people don't even know this really exists. Like, and I'm just thinking, like, what if life not even designed? I'm pretty sure it's not. You can really just look around and see that. But basically, this shit not even really designed to be living it how we living it. Like, and that's like the saddest thing for real. Because life could be so much more enjoyable. Like imagine once we leave Earth, right? Then we find out and figure out what life really is and what we was really supposed to do and what it was really about. I mean, that's kind of wacky, right? Like that's kind of heartbreaking. It kind of sucks, right? Like I don't have to wait till I'm gone to figure out what it's all about. Infinity reality, but each one has one creator for I am a traveler. That what's up, you hear me? I ain't gonna lie, man. I done did like astro projection before, but it's like I've only been able to do it one time type shit. You know what I mean? And I haven't been able to do it in a long, long time. But at the same time, that's just where I'm at right now on my journey. Yeah, that's exactly what you said though, Mason. That's how I think of it for real. My name is Blaze, by the way, but what you miss, Blaze, ain't gonna lie, man. You miss me talking about the only reality being that we basically live in the multiverse, and the only reality is that there are multiple realities. And me and Mason, he started talking about having information on the infinite realities. So we started chatting about that. Um, through the power of meditation and memory, you could travel. Yeah, for sure. I already know. I already know. Like that's when I astral projected during meditation and shit. You feel me? So like, and I did this shit when I was a kid. Like I was like 15 type shit. But when it happened, I ain't know what it was. You feel me? I just knew I was flying type shit. So um, I just feel my body loosening. Like I feel my. It's weird because it's like you feel yourself awake, but you feel your body like sleep at the same time, but you know, like you not sleep. And then like I just start rising up out my body. Then I just started flying. Like I flew all around my city and shit. But it was so long ago. I was in like what, like 2014, 2015. It wasn't even a thing back then. Like people wasn't even on no spirituality shit back then. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, it's something to this. And I guess that was really the beginning of my spiritual journey for real. I would say. Starting in 10th grade for real. Ever since like 10th grade, since having that astral projection experience, I've been seeking out, you know what I'm saying, walking down the enlightened path or whatever you want to call it like that for ever since I can remember. But I'm in 7th grade. That's what's up, Blaze. 13. Yeah, that's about the right age for sure. You finna be in high school soon, Blaze. You ready for that? You get used to it and have more power over it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm still trying to get to that point, like where you could really, really travel. I ain't gonna lie, that's like traveling. That's something that's really like one of my goals because it's like if that's what this reality really is, like why would you not want to travel? What you trying to say? You travel many times. You have many. You said I have mate. But yeah, man, reality, man, is a crazy thing when you really put it into perspective and you really think about it. Like many rules and many different realities. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man, cause I heard that same thing. Like I've heard that so many ways though. Like from different even different cultures. You know what I'm saying? So the possibilities, that's what I'm saying. Like I made a live screen a couple of months ago and I was like everything is subjective. Like everything can literally be right because everything can happen at the same exact time. So all of your religions that uh got all your different gods and different religions and different paths to enlightenment could really just be right. But I've heard also that from constellations, from there being a ruler from the different zodiacs, from there being a ruler depending on which spiritual system you into, you know. So what I'm getting from all that is variation out here. The exact makeup of time itself is not who you think because he formed the per hold on Persian time. Okay, explain that. I'm fucking with that statement. But I also, y'all, once you go to these other dimensions and you go into these other realities, things unlock. You unlock things. Shit'll never be the same. Decided shape of reality. Okay, I actually get that. That actually makes sense. Meaning many, and then having many. Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense. Like a lot of sense. Like it's damn near logical. But I think about that, because we never even think about reality having a shape. Being as a shape with many different sides. Like that's a different way to think about the whole thing. We need to gather perfect people up so we can make a spaceship that will let us leave this reality and dimension. Blaze, I ain't gonna lie, I'm with that. But when you say perfect people, everybody perfect. That's what you gotta realize. And then we don't really need no spaceship to leave this dimension, Blaze. I don't believe we need a spaceship. I don't believe a spaceship is the way out of this dimension. I believe dimensions unlock from the inside, from like the inside out. So you kind of like gotta go inside to like unlock dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that if you saw from a different angle, it wouldn't look like what you see right now at this angle. You get what I'm saying? So it's more about how you see it than, or are you capable of seeing it than does it actually exist? So the question isn't it does it exist? Because everything exists. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, can you see it? Because we can only see certain spectrums of light, certain, spectrums of this reality. I'm just trying to open your mind a little bit, Blade. You feel me? Perfect mindset. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's a better way to find the perfect, you know what I'm saying? Not perfect people, but people with perfect mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Seeking the truth and real knowledge. You feel me? I appreciate that, Blaze, for sure. For sure. Shout out to you, man. Being in seventh grade, you know what I'm saying? You ahead of your time, man, for sure, to be in seventh grade and having these kind of conversations. You know what I mean? But gotta go. Still Southern Light. Alright, peace, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the subscribe. Appreciate the like. I talk about videos like this all the time. So if y'all want to keep on, you know what I mean, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and all the other buttons you inspired to hit. I don't discriminate, you understand? Hit every button. No cap. And geometry. Yo, for sure. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Geometry is a beautiful thing. Geometry is the language of the universe. Like the math and the shapes. Like it's like the code of the universe for real. Like it's like the numbers. It's like computer code because computer code like a bunch of numbers, and then that shapes like a whole page. It's kind of like that, like a bunch of math that's behind the shapes and the spirals and the curves and the different angles that natural things formulate in the universe. So it kind of explains nature itself. And it's also a way that you could track nature and you can get ideas from geometry. You know what I'm saying? For real. Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard made a lot of discoveries recently. Um, he talked at Harvard. He talked in all kind of places about math and geometry and figuring out things like he said he was able to unlock the flower of life and pretty much decode it as well as some other things because it had to do with geometry, you know what I'm saying? And there really being no straight lines in the universe, in nature, everything having a natural curve. Red line, what it say? Red line in the scrolls. You, or yo. What's up, Buster? I almost ain't even read the comment, right? What's up? What's up? I'm just saying, talking about reality being the only reality being that there's multiple realities and like the multiverse and shit like that. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, I done draw hella freestyles today too though. We was getting into dimensions and stuff, geometry, and somebody was telling me that was just on about him having certain experiences and information on other dimensions, and we was talking about basically how there's different dimensions, infinite dimensions and realities, and in each one there's a different ruler. And I was getting into, yeah, I do watch anime. I do. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite anime series, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched that much of it, but my favorite anime series, I watched this whole series though. Favorite anime series is Baki so far. You feel me? Baki is crazy to me. I was hooked on Baki. And that was just like not too long ago. Like a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? Possible metaphysics is just at a minimum. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And that's like the thing that people don't talk about a lot about reality in general. Like, we might be living this whole reality wrong for real. Like, it'd be crazy to think that we'll find out when we gone, like, that we live this whole reality wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to find that out. I'm trying to figure out the meaning of this now and how it's supposed to be lived. Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I need to watch that shit. I started watching that series and I never finished that shit. I think I was still on the beginning. I got a lot of shit that I really need to watch for real. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that. But yeah, like reality, thinking about it, like a Doctor Strange series, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Thousands of hours probably trying to answer the meaning right away. All these ever really answer. Oh, all these ever really answer. Oh, One Piece, yeah, One Piece fire. Yeah, for sure. Thousands of hours though. Yeah. One Piece fire too though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really. I think I watched like the real. I don't know if y'all would call it. Nah, I wouldn't call it animation. It was in the real, the real um, human form. But I watched something of One Piece. It's fine. But yeah, for sure, man. Reality. I just think about it. It's just on my mind, and if it's multiple realities and infinite places to go, like we can't be worried at all. Like you know what I'm saying? Like fear, damn, that shouldn't exist for real, cause it ain't nothing to fear. Like you always just gonna be in another reality for real. Like, all right, my boy. Oh, Zorro, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zorro be going crazy. Uh, I don't know. I can't say for real. I might be though. I might still be young. But yeah, reality. I just think about it, and I just ask myself, what is it really? Like, what does it all mean? But if you knew you was infinite, if you knew you was able to be abundant, would you live your reality like you currently do? All right, my boy. Or would you live it differently? A lot of us stay oppressed in this reality because we don't understand the reality we live in. Ain't no need to be oppressed in this reality. Ain't no need to fear anything in this reality. Ain't really even no need to be overly sad about anything in this reality. And I done heard it all from energy harvesting to species stealing the substance called what loose or some shit that's produced by, you know, humanity's fears and low vibrational energy forms when they feel low vibrational, these other beings and you gotta understand in the other realities in the higher dimensions, these beings could be right beside you and you never see them and never know it because you can't see most realities. I feel like I always come when you about to get off, LOL. Nah, nah, nah. You do come down there when nobody get off though. I ain't gonna lie. Down there. But nah, you good though. Um, we don't see most reality, so these beings walk around and actually feed off of us. If you ever seen people that you just know that they just deal with some demons of some kind, they got a lot of beings feasting on their energy. That's how that shit really works. And you get thrown into a rabbit hole in a tailspin, and next thing you know, that pattern is just something you never break. It's because the energies that's feasting off you don't want you to break those patterns. That's the energy they need. That's the energy they want you to keep. That's the energy they want you to keep being in so they can keep feasting off you. This is where it really goes on. And when you think about it like that, then you really think the way to fight back is not to fear. The way to, you know what I'm saying, just have control because you are always in control at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give it no power, it won't have no power. So you take your power back. You don't allow the negative things that you see on the news and that happen in this world to put you into such a tailspin that all you do is be angry, or all you do is be sad, or all you do is feed yourself a low vibrational emotion. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's about realizing that you don't want to be over emotional because that's what these entities be using for food sources. You know, it's about energy. In other realms, they eat energy and they feed off the energy. And you don't want nobody, and you don't want no beings attaching to you because you giving all this energy out for free. You know what I'm saying? That be happening in real time. That's what be going on in realities. But people don't know because they don't know what reality is. You just woke up, LOL. Nah, I ain't just wake up. Shit, I been up for like, I don't even know for real. I don't know. I woke up, but I ain't wake up like just woke up. It probably was like, I don't know what time it is. I can't even see. Like, shit, it's like 3:30. Probably like 2 hours ago or something like that. So yeah, I just woke up. Oh shit. Oh, I see it now. Say I just woke up. Dang, I can't read. That's crazy. I swear I saw you just woke up. That's crazy. Dang. But um, yeah, man, you gotta understand what this all is. To understand, you gotta move around in this thing a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be open to the possibility of all these different realities and possibilities of existence. Here's the thing, because if you're not, that's when you just become food. You know, and you don't want to just be out here being food. Also, you're gonna want to hit that subscribe button so you can make sure you subscribe to keep coming over here to the live every time we have one of these type of conversations. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this gonna be my little talk show for the most part. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, y'all gotta hit that subscribe button. Y'all gotta hit that subscribe button. So that way, when I talk about these things, you know what I'm saying, y'all can keep up. Y'all come over and see what I'm talking about. Um, I'm waiting on a couple of. I ain't gonna lie, I'm waiting on a couple of things. I've been busy. You know, I've been getting shit done on YouTube, but I still been busy. So I ain't been. I'm still not hitting the consistency that I'm trying to hit yet. So that's coming. But appreciate it, my boy. Appreciate it. And that's coming. But I've been doing a few things, and we gonna get to that point where we can hit that consistency more often. But I'm waiting on some some major news events, you know what I'm saying? Like something crazy that happened in the news. Um, and a few more things. Pretty soon we're gonna have a real setup with a real mic and we're gonna really get it in. So it's all coming. It's all in the works, you feel me? And you know the consistency and the effort gonna stay here. That ain't going nowhere. In fact, it probably gonna intensify if anything. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, body cam from cops. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I be saying I ain't gonna lie, they be catching me on that shit. I be watching that shit too. Matt Moolah be posting shit like that. I be watching the hell out of Matt Moolah videos. Yeah, he be posting shit like that, all the shootouts and shit. It'd be crazy. Yeah, I gotta get some more ideas too. That's another thing for the lives, cause I noticed, I don't just wanna be talking and talking, but we still gonna have these good conversations and discussions. We still gonna have good freestyles, but we gonna add a layer of sophistication to it all. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we shooting for. That's what we striving for in this reality of infinite possibilities. So we can do anything, and if you don't think so, you hate. You feel me? Freestyle in the comments always works for freestyling. Freestyle in the comments. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like when you what you mean? Like when you freestyle, let people drop comments and shit. Like words. Oh, I be thinking about. People love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still gotta unlock all the live stream features on here too, though. I ain't gonna lie. With a freestyle, boy, if I type something like this, yeah, run on a bicycle. Nah, I got you. I got you. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I may have some people do that on there. That's what I'm gonna go for, but I'm gonna wait till I get the whole setup. You feel me? That's the other thing. I want to get a mic so I can be loud. Yeah, I can get the nuances of a nigga voice and shit. But we for sure we gonna get on that. You feel me? It's gonna be lit. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm going crazy all next year. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go crazy before next year, but I'm for sure going crazy all next year, especially the first few months. Yup, I got you. Yeah, and comment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That make hella sense. And then I could see people coming in, more and more, cause more people coming. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that junk. I'm gonna have to put that up and just keep that junk going. Yeah. But man, it's been a good live, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good live. I feel like we got pretty deep and just thinking in general about reality. You know what I'm saying? And we always thinking about reality as much as we can because we some thinking people, and it's important to be a thinker because you living inside of a consciousness construct itself. You know what I'm saying? That thinks. You know what I'm saying? Harry Matt made 50K on one screen like that. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I be watching Harry too though, man. He be going crazy. I like, boy, that boy racking it up. That boy is racking it up out the freestyles for real. I ain't gonna lie, that's my goal to do some shit like that out the freestyles. I feel like, that's good for anybody, you know what I'm saying? You make 50K on one live stream just freestyling for an hour. You really can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, off the freestyles, nah, you can't beat that. But yeah. yeah, though. Uh, we gonna keep this shit going. You feel me? But that's the plans we got. So y'all know what to look forward to. Hella freestyles, deep, you know, beyond infinity type level conversations, and a whole lot of music and a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other and building shit and all of that. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, this gonna be my last live of the night. You feel me? I think I just did 3 tonight, and I hit 7 likes in this live. So I appreciate y'all for giving me the 7 likes because that is the highest number of likes yet. Let's go. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go. What I'm talking about. I love y'all. You hear me? I'm finna get up out of here and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I don't even know what I'm finna do for real. But I'm finna get up out of here and either go to sleep or like meditate or something. I don't know yet. I probably meditate since I'm already up in this morning. I feel like that's a good start to the morning. But I'm gonna let y'all to the next live, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, stay unique, stay positive, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Keep it authentic at all times. It's your boy Quadeuce. We out. You hear me?